All right, so shock. Oh, you can actually see me. It is bright outside. It's the middle of the morning. It's like 10:30 in the morning. And I know I'm actually not out running. I am on my way to buy some new running shoes with a very bundled up companion. Running shoes, because recently I've noticed after my runs, my knee has been hurting. I've been starting to get shin splints, so it's time to get some new shoes, and just went up to the store that is right around the corner from us, so it's nice. It's almost 40 degrees today, so you're able to walk over there really quick. And then a couple people helped me pick out a new pair that is actually pretty similar to my old pair, so it'll be an easy shoe hopefully to break in. And I will show you the comparison of my old shoe versus my new shoe here momentarily. And here are the shoes. So you can see that these shoes over here on the right are my old running shoes. These were the Adizero by Adidas, and these are the new running shoes, the Adizero Boston by Adidas. You're probably wondering why I've got the same shoe, and it's mostly because I really enjoyed how these shoes felt, how they held up, and just the overall running feel that they gave. These shoes were fantastic. As you can see, they're more than a little dirty. The top of the shoe really held up. There's minimal wear. I mean, normal kind of thread fraying in certain spots, but overall, the main part of the shoe really held up nicely. The laces are probably the part on the top that actually have the most wear, just from tightening them each run. The interior of the shoe, I don't know if you can see it very well, also held up really nicely. These shoes just have a lot of animal hair in them, and the place where you can see the most wear is actually on the bottom of these shoes. So you can see from how I just run and the way my running ergonomics are, I have an odd wear pattern, but you can see substantial wear here. This is pretty much flat here as well. And then over here on the exterior of the heel, I have another amount of substantial wear. So I'll show you the other old shoe just so you can see. It's a pretty similar wear pattern for me. My right foot always has a little bit heavier wear, and then you can see the same thing all the way up. Now let's take a glance at the new shoes. But as you can see, like, the midsole here really held up, no wear at all. I mean, other than kind of on the bottom where you can kind of see if there's any rocks that had protruded through. But the main part was the actual bottom sole is where the only wear on these shoes is showing. So then the new shoes, and look, I'll do a top view here in just a second, but the new shoes, as you can see, similar to the old shoe, is the shoe still looks, at least the top of the shoe still looks similar to the new shoe. Like I said, all the wear was just on the soles. These shoes really held up and did a wonderful job for me. So the new shoes, very similar to the old one on the top. Same thing on the side view is similar. The only thing that's really different with the top is this one has a more of a mesh here, whereas the other one was solid. So the shoes, I have a feeling, are going to be a lot more breathable, which won't be so fun with winter running, but hey, we shall see how it works. And then obviously the bottom, oh my gosh, like, look at all this. This looks so much better. You can see just a total difference. So we'll do a little side by side here. Actually, let me kind of hold it up on top. You can actually see the visual difference. So you can see these shoes used to have a lot more sole than they currently have. Like the striation that's here, these old shoes used to have it as well, and they are run flat. So you can tell substantial difference. So I'm really excited to get out and try these. So let's see again here, side by side. You can clearly see what are the old shoes, and we'll do a toppy view here. Here we go. And like I said, you can see how well these shoes held up. You can see a little bit of puckering here at the side just from usage, but overall they still look like new shoes from the top. Obviously these ones look a lot nicer, but I am really excited. These shoes serve me well. You're probably wondering why I got the same brand. It's all because of how they felt running. I used to always buy shoes with a lot more midsole cushion here, so it kind of would extend it to the front, and then the sole would have been a bit wider on those. But I had transitioned to these, and I found that I actually loved them. They gave me the right amount of support and cushion, but could still let me feel my foot and how it was feeling, and it never actually felt pain or discomfort on solid surfaces or in the grass. So I'm excited to give this modern version, or I guess it's the newest generation of this shoe, a shot. Now that you've seen my review of the initial shoes and my initial impression of them, I actually just finished my first run wearing them, and my legs feel a lot better, my knees feel better. The shoes held up. Thankfully I tied them at the right level, so they weren't up too tight, because sometimes, you know, that first time you wear a pair of shoes, they can be a little too tight or a little too loose. Thankfully I got that correct on this one. I kind of had my old shoes to model how tight they were on, so I was able to get that right on the first run. They feel great, and even despite with all the extra mesh and it being winter and being 30 degrees outside, my feet actually feel really warm. They were a little cool to start with, just because there's a little more airflow before my body heated up, but I wore a little bit of thicker socks today, and at the end of my run my feet feel really warm. So I think even with the mesh, still solid for winter running. I just wear lighter socks in the summer. And overall comfort level is, they feel amazing. You can definitely tell the difference with new shoes, that a little bit of difference, that little bit of extra traction that you get with the better sole, and or I guess the new brand new sole that has all the grip. And yeah, so I'll give you a shot of how they look outside. Ta-da. Dee-dee. Bum, 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 bum. I know what you're thinking, expert squatting skills. Alright, well hopefully this video can help you if you're considering getting the Addidas Adizero Boosts. I highly recommend them. They have helped me in my running journey, and hopefully they can help you. Alright, let's keep smiling.